Navigating a Google Classroom class. First thing I'm going to do is in my class link, I am going to get my Google Classroom. Remember, you have to be signed in with your school email. I'm going to click on that, and what pops up is all of my classes. I have a lot more classes than you guys do because I'm teaching some and I'm co-teaching some and I'm students in some. But what you do is find your class, and I'm going to use this one for an example. And the first thing you see is your stream. Your stream is where your announcements are. I post announcements every day. Like you can see, here is Monday's announcement. And the announcements usually follow the same format. I will have the date and some greeting and information, and then if there is something important to know, a list of things to do today, and then underneath that I will have any school news or anything like that that you need to be aware of. And then at the end of every announcement, I have your online attendance. And for your attendance, you click on that, and the form opens up, and then you complete your form. So you enter your last name, and then your first name, which cohort you're in, A, B, or C, which class you're in, and then this week we are choosing what kind of tiger you are today. It is Monday when I'm recording this, and today I don't know, I think that I am kind of a number 3 tiger. I'm kind of chill, I know what I'm doing, and I'm just kind of moseying along. And then if you have questions or comments, you can go ahead and put those in, and I will answer them as soon as I can, and hit submit. Now remember to do this every day. Okay, back to class. Alright, that's what the stream does. If you go to classwork and click on that, you have, this is what it looks like. Classwork is where you find all your assignments and materials. At the bottom, there is in all of the classes information. Right now, the syllabus is in there, and your well-met assignment. If you click on the syllabus, it gives you an idea of what materials look like. There is a description, and then if there are any linked kind of materials, they're right there. And this shows you pretty much how I do things. I have a text version, I have a PowerPoint version or a slide version, and then I have a video, and the video is the slide version with me talking. So there tends to be more information in the video than there is in just the straight up slides, because the video I explain things. So please listen to the video, and if you can't, you can probably get the information from the other things, but you can always ask questions. Whenever you see a little, looks like this, a little ribbon on it, that's material. That's for your information. It's not anything that you have to do. Assignments look like this. They're a little clipboard with writing. You click on that, there will be directions. These directions are very short, and in this case they want you to fill out the form. You just click on it and fill out the form. Okay, looking up, the thing that's right above class information, and this will be filled up with tutorials. These are technology tutorials, and look here if you don't know how to do something. If it's a Google Classroom tutorial, it will be labeled GC, and this tutorial is how to complete classroom assignments. It's a video that I made in the spring, and it's still up to date, and it will explain you how to do things like add slides or document or upload a picture, things of that nature. And then at the top, you see it has the week one, the date, and then it says online. Because we are hybrid, for the next 2 weeks, week 1 and week 2, everybody is online. And then we'll start with one group being back at school face-to-face. But for right now, everything is sorted by weeks. I'll also have unit titles up here. Under every week is where you will find all of your materials and assignments for that week. Right now, there's only one thing posted because things roll out daily, and that is the checklist. This is always going to be at the top of your weeks. And what you do, you can either click on it to view it or you hit view material. And this tells you each week what you're doing and when to doing it. At the beginning, it'll tell you what unit we're on, which is Unit 1, Introduction to Art. Then it will tell you what your goals are that you're going to achieve for the week. This week, you're going to understand what the class is about and what expectations are. You're going to be able to navigate Google Classroom and know where to find announcements and assignments. You're going to be able to upload images to Google Classroom. You're going to be able to introduce yourself using Flipgrid. And you're going to be able to complete a creative challenge. Underneath the goals is your assignment checklist. It has the date and an assignment. An assignment is something that you have to do and turn in. Some weeks you will have one every day, and they tend to be smaller formative assignments. Some weeks you may have days that are just instructional or practice with assignments at the end. So on the 17th, Monday, you turn in your well-met form. On Tuesday, you have a syllabus quiz. Quizzes you can take over and over again until you get them perfect. Wednesday, you have a technology toolkit, which will demonstrate to me your understanding of how to use Google Classroom. Thursday, you have a Flipgrid introduction, which is to do with the definition of art. And Friday, you have a creative challenge. Those are your assignments so you can keep track of what you have turned in or not. Under the assignments checklist is your studio materials that you need. This week, you just need your Chromebook. It's good to have a camera. You can use a cell phone camera, a digital camera, or use Chromebook. And then a pen or pencil and paper on Friday. Your daily guide. There's a reminder to read your announcements and do the attendance form every day. Your daily guide is broken down by day. It tells you what you're going to learn and what you're going to do. So Monday, it's welcome to class. You're reading and listening to the syllabus presentation, and what you're doing is completing the well-met form. If you were not able to log in on Monday, that's okay. You can go back and still do that. Tuesday is the orientation to Google Classroom. So you're listening to the presentation I'm recording right now, which is navigating Google Classroom. And you can look at the tutorials, and you're going to complete the syllabus quiz. Wednesday, you practice what you learned. So you're going to have a technology toolkit. And for this, you will follow the directions on the assignment and just upload and attach different types of answers so that I can see that you know how to use the tools and so that you can ask for help if you need to. Thursday is a getting to know you assignment. You're going to learn how to use Flipgrid. You might have used it in your other classes. And then you are going to complete What is Art introduction on Flipgrid. And then Friday is our creative challenge. We have a quick review of course expectations and technology. And then you have a creative challenge to complete and upload. And creative challenges are art assignments. Underneath all of that every week, you have your state standard, which is the standards that we are completing this week. We are working on beginning visual literacy, point 3, which is creating art using different tools, media, and processes, and understanding tools and using a variety of media. Okay? So that is your weekly checklist. That's an important thing to help you stay kind of focused throughout the week so you know what to do when, so you don't get lost. All right? At the top, too, there is the Meet. You can click on that, and that will take you to a live class when we have live classes. Under People, now you can't see all of the students the way I can. This is a teacher view, but you should be able to contact me and other people. I'm not quite sure what it looks like in the new Google Classroom. The grade part, you can use it to keep track of assignments that you've done and not done. I do put points in Google Classroom, but it's not quite the same grades that you have in PowerSchool because there are some things that are not graded in Google Classroom. So again, reviewing the important parts of your class. The stream is where you find your daily announcement and your attendance form. Classwork is where you find materials and assignments. Okay, that's it. Thanks.